I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
You're gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind, I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages, a vacant modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Microphone check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right. Yeah, there's a lengthy delay though, guys. I've said some other things in between it. What about that? All right. Well, it sounds much better, and I'm thanking God for that because StreamYard is a piece of work. I used to pay for this service a long time ago, and I honestly I stopped because it was just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. 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 Thank you guys for coming back in. Um, Let me just see if I can get this. Uh, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, everything is basically in slow mo here. Thank you guys for coming back in. Ja. Why is this thing doing this thing? It's like you when you put stuff, uh, it kicks it off or it kicks you off. It's unstable. I don't know ever when these people will actually get it together. So you will add a ticker like the one that you see at the bottom of the screen, and then without you even knowing it, it takes itself and such the like. Anyway, in the between time, I'm trying to make sure that I put things in place. Let me just fix this microphone once before it's a little bit too much in my face. I want to relax also. Let me just welcome some people. How are yourself? Trust that you had a good day. Just smile. I thought I saw your name someplace already before. Doreen, pick up yourself. I hope that you had a beautiful day also. Yeah, there was some other people here. I'm not seeing them now. Anyway, we have 10 people. Please, guys, drop a like on the live. I'm only seeing 3 likes. No, sir. No, sir. Let's do better than this. We can. Let's drop some likes on the live as you come back in. I know people may have gotten lost because the plan was for us to subscribe to the page last night. Can somebody please just look for that link and drop it here because we need to have the link. I can do it myself. We need to have that link because this right here is not where we want to do this. We don't want to be doing this here. See this thing still say upcoming. don't know what the heck is going on. Anyway, we don't want to be doing this over here. So um, we want to be basically doing this on the second channel, which is the thumbnail that you see there. It's Live After Dark Podcast. That's the name of the channel. If we had made 50 subscribers last night, then we would have been able to go live tonight on that channel instead of coming here to fight. Yeah. And struggle. But it is what it is. Honestly, we will do this somehow. Um, we'll build that channel. We'll build that channel. And I want for us to be very proud of it when we get there. You understand? Unfortunately, tonight I'm not drinking coffee as usual. I opted for lemonade. I'm just mellowing down as the live build up. You know, we don't want to just dive headlong into anything like that. Mm-mm. Hey, boy. Thank you, Owl. Bless up yourself. Um, all right, for those of you on the outside and you're watching, feel free to come in and drop a like on the live. Don't be afraid. Nobody now go bite to them. I mean, understand how come the live still only stand at 5 likes. Don't like that. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do just that. Come in and subscribe, and also touch up the like button as you come in. You know, some people might just be there watching on the television also, so I have to be mindful of that. That it's a relaxation time now. Some people might just be in the bed watching the big screen. Yes, yes. So before I forget, just welcome to Live After Dark. I'm doing it here on this podcast instead for the first time. I hope we can make it to build up that channel really quick and fast so we can do what we have to do. You understand? Anyway, it's 14 of us. I don't know how many it was before on the prior live. It is what it is. I ended up the title even changed, I think, to some extent. Um, but we still remain the same. Before we go into that title, though, let me just give the Creator thanks for giving us one more day on this here planet Earth. You understand? We saw the sunrise, we saw it set, and let us just give thanks because right as we stand here, we are hopeful for another day. Maybe it's not going to be like today, but we're just giving thanks and hoping that tomorrow is going to be even greater, even a better day than, hey, than today. Continue to leave the likes on the live, guys. Please don't be shy. Come on in. Your subscription if you haven't, and also hit that like. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel in the link. Support the team because that's where we want to go and do this, what we plan to do here. That is for those of you on the outside, and for you who just joined, two more people or a few more people just joined. Welcome to the Real Things podcast. But tonight we are doing live after dark with the Real Things podcast. That's just how I can put it. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, honestly speaking, I want to bring something here and share with you guys. It's really a sad story, but we have to do it anyways. Now, let me just say this. Um, for those of you who might be unaware of what I'm about to talk about, this is here on the podcast. We cover, my niche is actually, this African village called Nyabohanse. I do other content also, Yard and Abroad. If you go through my other podcast playlist, you will see cover a wide variety of places, but my niche is mostly Nyabohanse. I am Marwa and family, and the village shenanigans of Nyabohanse. So that is just a little intro for those of you who don't know what we do here on the podcast. So thank you, Awa. So this thing here about the village, this thing about the village in of Nyabohanse and the ongoing shenanigans in Nyabohanse. We've seen a sad story unraveling in front of our eyes, and this sad actually we've seen many sad stories for the past couple of days. But this one that I want to talk about tonight is the one of this young lady that was brought to the cameras, and has been struggling for a while in terms of promises that was made to her um, in lieu of her coming forth to say some things, some of them that weren't even so, in lieu of her getting help. It is a sad story. And when I say sad story, honestly, guys, like it shows, how far people goes, especially in a settings where, like a village setting like Nyabohansi, how far one would go to sell them information, sell them private information, sell them soul, sell them family business on the internet, the private business in lieu of maybe getting a little help. It is a sad, 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 sad situation. I want to play something for you here. But before I play it, I just wanted to tell you guys that this little situation here, I don't know what the end is going to be, honestly, but people, finally, Odessa, the young lady that was brought to the camera, not knowing, not telling anybody who is the baby daddy. Finally, Odessa spoke out today and said some things. We don't know at this time what is true from what's not true, but listen to me. I'm going to play a little piece of clip, and it's like a still clip, and you guys can be the judge of what this young lady is saying. I have my conclusion about the whole thing. You know, I do have. I may say, I may not say, but I want to play it for you guys, and so you guys can get a drift of what really happening on the streets. I wanted to do it on the big screen so you guys can see, but unfortunately, it's not going to work. So, um, just allow me to do just that. Right here. Let me see if I can put the volume up. Yes, it is. Hold on, hold on, people. I just had to play it. I don't know. I hope you heard it clearly. I hope you heard it clearly. Uh, mm. So Ernesto was asking her who is the father to the baby. She said Lily Oyongo. He's a Kikuro man. So we hear it from the horse's mouth, even though some of us may have heard it a few days. Some of us may have heard it a few days ago. Now, officially, we hear it from her mouth. All right. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know. Actually, maybe I should say it this way. I don't really know where they they think or where they're hoping. Let me make some corrections. I don't know where they're hoping for this to get to. But as the conversation went on, guys, you will hear some more things that I don't know how to put it, but let me see if I can put it. Wow. I think we heard what we wanted to hear all along and what we wanted to hear from the horse's mouth. Ay, guys, mm, my guys. I hope that you heard that clip clear enough. I don't know. It's not everybody, would agree with. Why did I skip that thing? It's not everybody is going to agree with. I'm sorry, guys. I forget that the volume was on. It's not everybody that Mhm. It's not everybody that is going to agree with what's going on right here. So, right? Um, I trust that you heard the clip clear enough. You understand? Ooh. I do have a speaker right here next to me, but I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, I'm responding to your comment. Just smile. That normally I would play it on screen, but this one um is I'm unable to do so. So that is why I'm sorry for the because then I understand the audio was taped poorly also. So then you would hear that terrible sound. But you could also go over to Anesta's channel and watch the full video because there's a lot of things that was spoken in that video. But mm, I don't know. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Just smile. Um, okay, so you didn't hear what they were saying. So my what's her name? She was saying that she was asked by Ernesto. The young lady was asked by Ernesto, which is her brother, what type of first he asked about the kid. What's the father name? The kid's father name. I said that before. It was Billy. She responded by saying Billy Orungo. All right. Then Ernesto asked again, tell us, are you in any type of relationship with Mayuguno? She said, surely I don't want to lie. I am here. I'm trying to quote her own words. I am here today to tell the truth. Surely I don't want to lie. This makes me sound like me in a court. Hey. Yeah, sound like I'm in the court. Yeah, I don't want to lie. Surely I was we were dating in Form 1 and Form 2, but once he got married to I guess she couldn't pronounce Vivian's name, but yeah, Ernesto and said it out loud for her. She said once Mayugono got married to Vivian, to his wife, she cut the tape. That's her own words. I cut the tape because I did not want to be involved with a married, as a man who has a wife. You understand what's happening here? So, but the thing about it, as the interview went on, guys, as the interview went on, she was asked again about the Mayugono situation, and she was asked again, so when did you get involved with Billy Ogungu versus the Mayugono relationship? She said that she was also asked, so when did she become pregnant? Something, something. She said August 2023. So remember now, I said earlier that I have my own thoughts, my own summary on this whole thing. Now, as you listen along, count with me. But before we start to count, remember when they came out, the whole topic around this thing was that girls were being impregnated at Iron Marvel's party. You guys remember that? That was the whole, how would you say now, the whole introduction to this massive, what you call now, expose. That was and UNICEF is going to come and the whole story. You guys know the whole story. All right. So no, let us go back. Why am I sitting on the card for the mouse? I don't know how we got there. Let us go back to what I said. What I said. She responded. Her response about the question to the question about the time frame of her relationship with Mayugunu versus her relationship with the Billy Orungo person, and versus also when she got pregnant. She said August 2023. Let us count. When should I start counting, people? You get pregnant in August. Should we start counting from September? Should we start counting from September? Okay, count with me. I trust that you guys can hear me clearly. So, pregnant in August. Uh, so September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. I guess the baby would have been born by when? May, April, May, half April, half May. For them, say 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, something like that. So May, not true? So count now. Baby born in a May. Okay, before I jump the gun, let me stick a pin at May. Let's stick a pin at May. I don't believe either. Let me just say it out loud now. Let me just say it out loud. There is so much. Okay, before I respond to the comment down below. So the baby born in May. Remember now, when she came out with that baby first, they said that the baby was conceived during the party time. Hello, hello, back foot. So if the baby was conceived in August 2023, born in May, how old should the baby be now? So June, July, August, September. What month are we in now? We're in October, right? We are in October now. So June, July, August, September, October. When she came out, she said that the baby is 3 months old. That's what she said. So you see, the plot thickens. Yesterday I did a video and I spoke about I about in the video. The title of the video was actually uh, Ginto's. It was like Ginto's plan to finish Mayugunu. Basically, that was what the video was centered around. It's not yesterday. It's actually today. Wow, I'm moving too fast. It's actually today. When we saw. If you watch my earlier video, you would have seen. You would have heard me because I try not to share too much of people's content. You would have heard me. 4 months. I don't know. It's hey 5 4. If born in May, so you start counting from June. So June, July, August, September, October. We are basically halfway in October. So you can say 5. I don't know. She said 4. She said 3. First time I thought she said 3 months. When they just brought the baby to the camera, it was like a confusion between 3 and 4. Like she wasn't really sure. Some said 3, some said 4, something like that. Well, and it still didn't match up to the time frame whenever party began, right? Exactly, the baby is 5 months. It's not. No, I'm laughing. No, I'm not even supposed to be laughing. But at this point, to me, the more I dig, it is very hilarious because the stories are not adding up. They're not adding up. That's just what I'm trying to say here. It's not adding up. It's either this or that, but it can't be that, and this. You understand? It can't. It can't. It cannot. It cannot. Sorry about that, guys. It just can't be. So I spoke about Ginto's situation when he brought the brother to Obasa to the camera. Now, this is the brother. I think this is the same one that we saw on Mayugunu's camera some day ago saying that, oh, Obasa, I am the elder brother to Obasa, and and she, and no, Gintu, in his attempt, uh, to nail, put the final nail in the coffin for Mayugunu, he dragged this drunken fella, basically lured him to the camera to come and say that he was paid off. Also, that the family members, the families was, of Abasa was being paid by Mayugunu to keep quiet. This, like, honestly, honestly, at this point, right? At this point, this, like, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I take a pause. I know that village life really entails a lot of drama, and sometimes the reason why we don't really know what's going on is because we would probably, if you're living in a village setting, you would probably be in your own confines. But don't think that drama don't go on. It does. But when it's out here playing out like that, don't like this one here. When it's out here playing out like that, guys, me tell them the honest truth. I can't help. I can't help but, you know, mm-mm, sorry for that. Sorry for that. I can't help when it's out here playing out like this in front of our eyes. I can't really help but shake my head sometimes and say, my God, you guys remember the soap opera Days of Our Lives? This is now giving Days of Our Lives. This is giving Days of Our Lives. Real drama on the streets. Real drama. Oh, okay. So you were giving Namaste was giving a like on the average, you're talking about the pregnancy terms. I eh, well in a situation thank you, Awa. In a situation like this, we don't know if it's full, half, quarter. I don't know. The whole situation is that things are not adding up. Things are not adding up. They're having too many stories. And at this point, I'm wondering really if it's even for, I don't even want to say certain things. Did they come out here really to get some assistance for the young lady? True, was that the true motive? Do you guys think it was a true motive behind the entire thing? And it was to get some assistance, but it went wrong. You guys tell me what your thoughts are in this whole saga. Because the way how I see it, I don't think Odessa is really interested in going back to school. Number one. Number two, remember, remember that the mom, hello John, remember that the mom basically said on camera that she will not be able to deal with this kid because she has to go to the shamba. That's how they eat. They have to go to the farm. That is how they would eat. So I think she even said that then they would have to assist, someone would have to assist with most likely like paying someone to look over the child. Now, in the same conversation, when Ernesto was asking uh, Odessa the questions, which Ernesto really asked some stern questions, some nice, good questions. Kudos to you, little boy. Yes, young man, rather. Um, she was asked also, would you prefer to go back to school or do your YouTube. I think when the pressure hit her, because he was very firm when he was asking the questions, he was very firm, right? And I feel somehow that she was very, very pressured. She said she would prefer, or maybe it's not even the pressure. Pressure, yes, but not the pressure we'll be thinking about. Like she's nervous, her not getting any like monetary assistance, then she would have had to say, yes, I prefer to go to school. See, you see what I'm saying? I'm just analyzing things. I'm just, basically speculating on what was brought. I say speculating because yes, I am in some ways. Based on what was using speculate. I'm saying it may have been a case where she didn't want to say no to the YouTube out of fear of her not being helped, because in the first instance she said yes to the fact that I was girlfriend to my Yugono because I am here to tell the truth. These are her true words. If you go to the video, you will see it. I'm only commenting on what was placed out there on the internet. So she said, I'm here to speak the truth. So, because she actually said she wanted to clear her name. At this point, I don't know how that's going to work because the water is already murky. Hey. Oh, you guys are still talking about pregnancy. Yes, our. Mm-hmm. Yes, our. Indeed, that is how it started out. That is how it started out with the vulnerable. You understand? Exactly. So, yes, 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 novella. Um, in Uncle Mo's video, that's what he said. And but you know how it goes when they say married, married, married. She never mentioned anything of the fact in her video. She just stated that she had a relation with the Billy person. It seemed like it was like a brief thing. At one point, the brother asked, "So you were involved with both men at the same time while you were going to school, and so it is the pregnancy why you ended up leaving school." So did you, that is the brother now. So did you hear from him since? Has he ever called you? Did he ever, and also the sister to Mogesi was asking questions. Is the guy, or has the guy ever been in touch with you to help? She said no. She don't care where he is. She don't care to know where he is. Because at this point, it is you guys right now. It's just, it would have been for Mayogono. You see the plot? It's crazy. Like I said, this is like a telenovela straight up. What is wrong with these people? No, with the age situation, I wish that he could have asked to tell the people the true age. But then I think he probably wouldn't want to do that because remember now she has to finish the school thing because she's a vulnerable, she's a minor, yeah. So that is the main catch. So she can't tell the people the age, and he wouldn't ask the age because then remember no, Mayuguno has to go down because she don't put and then there is this thing that she said Mayuguno they were dating in when she was in Form 1 and Form 2, but as she proceeded, she said and half Form 3, and that's when she Mayuguno got with Vivian. So I don't know if it is between that time she and the Billy person was dating also or after, I don't know. But something went abrupt and that they were whispering things in Swahili, like they want to cut certain things out or don't answer certain things or whatever. And it really, really, really looked fishy. I'm telling you, it only somebody who understands the Swahili would have to go and watch the video and understand what they were saying. Some things I could catch, but some I just can't. It worse if it is like utterance. I wouldn't, and I wouldn't even be able to ask Google to translate anything because it, so you're crazy. Oh my god, this child of mine. So it's past your bedtime. You need to be in bed. Crazy. She's hiding now for me not to see her because she's not ready to sleep. So she's stupid past me, so I don't see her. Crazy. Oh my god. Guys, please give the video a like. It's like some people going on and off, but it still doesn't matter. Please give the video a like. And you don't, even if you haven't subscribed, please take the time out to subscribe to the channel. And thank you for those of you who are here with me. But anyhow, people, that there is one crazy, crazy thing. And I think it's like showing us that they are in it to win it. And Mayuguno has to go down one way or the other. One way or the other. I'm not going to sit down here and actually say that young people are not promiscuous and will do things because we all were young at one point. You understand? I'm not going to stay here and say and swear for nobody or condone nobody's behavior. Yeah? But it is evident that some things are not adding up. And until they could get the maths, but then it's already gone too far. It's gone too far for anybody now to even want to believe anything actually at this point. You understand? It's gone too far for anybody want like to believe anything at this point. So uh for her to come out now to do try to do damage control. Oh, Mayuguna needs to do to demand a DNA. No, but no, she's already said that it's not him. She's already said it's not him, it is that person. So I guess she know exactly what happened. So he's out of that. But it like honestly, if somebody doesn't want to be exactly namaste. Hello Cheryl. She's already said it's not my yugunu. So doing the DNA at this point, I don't know what good will it do, or I don't know. But like in some case, if you know that he was really genuinely involved, then I'm reading comment. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, so then he would want to, if you know that he was involved at some point in time or the other, he wants to really prove that the kid is his and it's not given to the wrong person, then he could go ahead and what's done is done. And at this point, I don't know what to say about that part at this point, but it's not it not look good. It's not adding up. It's already messed up from the inception. I don't know how they plan to fix this. But I can see where more pressures they might try to apply more pressure on Mayuguno based on the fact that she nailed some nail inside part of the coffin, talking about the farm one and farm two, and then somewhere down in so basically it's like 2.5 or a couple and a half terms, couple terms and a half, sorry, you know, that as per her they were dating. Well, it's a sad situation, and I wouldn't wish for anyone, to having to be encountering this kind of thing, especially playing out on social media. It's sad. It is really sad. But sometimes these kids don't know better. I expect that Gito, however, should do way better if he's looking for help, which that was never the idea in the first place. This was all a scheme to make some quick money, collect some donation, push the people, the kids them in front of the or problems that he think that may be occurring in the village, shove them out in the internet and try to get some quick and fast pity. And I think that lady from the UK actually assisted and aided Gintu along, urged him along in his endeavor. This kind of plus, vendetta plus, I don't even know what you want to call this, as at this point, it is not even giving any expose. It is giving mad. I am crazy as hell. I will do any nonsense in front of the camera just to be in the limelight. That's what it's giving at this point, honestly speaking. For those of you who just joined, thank you guys for coming through at this time. It's like 9 something, 9:15 right about now. Thank you guys for kicking it with me here on the podcast. Tonight's show is called Live After Dark with the Real Things podcast. Thank you for kicking it with me. This is a first, like a trial run. And I'm happy that you guys are here chilling with me on this one. Anyways, we heard all that Queen Abassa had to say today, and I hope that some solutions can be found, because an innocent child is in the midst. An innocent child is in the midst of all of this that may end up not knowing daddy, not knowing the real daddy, and end up probably not even getting the right care and attention because mommy giddy headed. You understand? But sometimes don't I can't even blame these kids because because of the due to the living situation. We see how it is and we understand, because some of us can relate because we came from I want to say humble beginnings, because these things are very humbling at times, because you're down there basically face down on the ground, very humbling situations. So you know I'm trusting that something amicably can be worked out for this baby. um it's so sad, it's really sad. I laugh about the comical side of it, how they bring in this and bring in that and looking very desperate, but also out of every bad thing, sometimes something good will come, and maybe the good that will come out of this is that the child will get the necessary help, hopefully, that it needs. Not forgetting the mother also, which is still young and naive, you know, and some direction. Because me to tell you the honest truth, the way how I'm seeing things playing out, some of those mothers really, some of those, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Some of those mothers really, they themselves were not even exposed. You understand? They were not even exposed, to right things, right upbringings, even though they have the customs, the way how they do things, it's their way. But the real issue on the ground right now is that life, things have changed, and the kids, the generation changed too. So it's gonna be even harder for them. So you find they will fight back, they will do things when they think they're in school, they're gonna go about them business. These things are even happening from the inception of time also. So these things are also happening from the inception of time. You're distracting me. What you need? Huh? Huh? Sure. Go ahead. Yeah. Annalie, go away. Please, go away. No, it can't. This girl just distracted me straight. Yes, good people. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Um, Just Smile is saying, do you all remember how? Oh, you're talking about your own story. Anyway, um, let's just close off on the Obasa situation. Like I was saying, I trust and hope that that they do find amicable solutions to this whole thing. You know, it is true. It is true. It is true. Namaste. It is true. It is true. Definitely, they need to. You understand? They do need to. They need guidance. They need guidance. You can't just take them much and toss them away just because the things happen. From the inception of times, from the inception of time, things will go haywire because of the sins and the hearts of men. It's normal, it's nature. And what we do, should we throw them in the garbage bin? And no, no, no. And then again, we're human, we're capable of making mistakes. We will and we come again. Yep, definitely. In the meantime and between time, guys, let us just shift lanes a little bit. I see you guys, bubbling away in the chat about the situation on the ground right now as we speak. Yeah, I want to address it also because sometimes them say no trouble want to trouble you. For all the Jamaicans in the house, you know what they mean when the old people say don't trouble. They said not trouble what don't trouble you. It means don't trouble what does not bother you. Don't trouble it. Leave it alone. Um, yeah. So in a situation where we see where oh boy, really, where we see Pablo came out to speak to Marwa to send a message to Marwa. Um, I don't know. I'm just reading comments. Um, I'm reading you guys' comments, some interesting things, you know. So, in a situation where we see where Pablo came out and, you know, sending a message to Marwa. As I talk about that, I don't know if Joan is still here. Um, Joan, let me just tell you that I saw your comment indeed yesterday. I don't know, it seems like it was deleted. But I saw the comment yesterday that you left about, supporting, but you don't supporting my channel, but you don't really, you're not interested to hear. You're not interested to hear, about the negative people. The thing about the podcast is that in most cases, I would come with the receipt, right? Because I don't want to fabricate anything. I hope Joan is here. I don't want to fabricate anything. So when I come in with the both sides of the stories. So you cannot be one-sided. And here on the podcast, I don't want to be no one-sided thing. I want to hear from both sides. And hence, I will talk about this and I will talk about that. That is what the podcast is, unbiased. So if you're wrong, you're wrong. And if the person right, them right. That is just how I run the podcast generally. So I'm sorry if you're not liking, certain people that I probably display on screen, but just beg your excuse because me cannot do any better. I'm addressing Joan. Joan Wilson. So I thought I saw her someplace else earlier. Yes, so can do no better. I like to see both sides of the story because just like how I sit here and spoke about the ongoing saga with the death and blah blah blah. I wasn't able to play the thing, but I had to come with something at least for you guys to know that this is what it is. And in order for me to narrate the story, I have to have both sides, you know? Yeah, I have to have both sides. So definitely that's how I do it, Joan. So forgive me if you're offended by people's thing that I play here or show here, but that's just the way of the world. We can't block out everything because then we'll be hypocrites. Because then we're gonna be leaning on one side. I don't do that. I don't do that. Hello, Vilma. Blessings and welcome. So I was saying to you guys, I noticed that Pablo came out and he was talking about the situation um, that Sergio came out to say to his people yesterday that he's disgruntled about things and blah blah blah. But um, yeah, I want us to take a little look. For this is for those of you who probably missed it. Um, I still lend my support to a lot of people around the streets of YouTube. So excuse me. And in order for me to gather my information as someone who does analysis, I have to do this. You understand? So let me just pull this thing up on screen if I can. Okay. Okay. All right, this thing is moving slowly, slowly. So what we're doing here is we're gonna take a listen to our brother here, hear what he has to say. Let's hope that this thing cooperates. I'm going slowly, slowly. So as I was saying, Pablo came out to say some things. I think his video was titled "A Message to Marwa" or something like that. Something simple message to Marwa. Um, Pablo had a lot to say. Pablo had a lot to say, but what surprised me is that he came this time, addressing a life that is far gone. Even though um, it is what it is, he's out here and he's saying what he's saying. Let's see if we could take a
and talk. Some
yeah, this thing misbehaving again.
people come and say like, "Hey,
It's very low.
you also need to react."
Been sitting here for a while.
You also need to do this and that. We are
Let me see if I can put some
all made
volume.
different. We're all made different, and
Not me and you. Not me and you. All right, guys. Let me just do.
also need to do this and that. We're all made different. For instance, I'm a brother. For instance, I and my brother, we are totally different.
Well, always come like, you say you know your brother? Yes, he is. What kind of question? I see you look like my brother or a less brother of his. And the boy say whatever he does, his own opinion of your both grown-ups. Uh, again here, tell me how we Nyabohanse podcast seems to most that I and my brother see things have really changed. I have received a lot of
Hey,
insults. I've been called names. You think like you can care pretending from people for this all intellectuals who come,
hold on, guys.
all these sports
Let me
come.
let me see what's going on here because it's still playing on the other. Oh, let's see what it is. Close it off. Let me close this and then I'll get back to what I was playing because this one is bothering a lot. I think it has to do with my internet bandwidth. It's not able to carry StreamYard. Maybe, yeah. Let's close. Let's hope it stays. Right. Let me. I hope that you guys are able to hear clearly.
Right. Do you think it make me less man? No. No. Do you think it will make me from the love of my family? No. No.
What?
You definitely go outside here. Right now. With own motives. As I tell you, we do react things in a different way. Outside here. Outside here. So how we react to things is totally different. When you see me coming out, it's about some, no, there's some things that we don't expect from people that we trust, from people that we love, from people that call.
Guys, hold on. I don't know if it's making any sense to you guys.
There's some things that we don't expect.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is. Somebody just commented about the reception. It is bad. Let me. You guys can hear clearly what he was saying, right? Trying my best here.
Say, hey, you also need to react. You also need to do this and that. You all make different. You all make different. For instance, I have a brother with two one like one mother, one brother, but totally different. When I remember when we were on Scout, he said, yes, he is. What kind of question do you keep on asking? Like, is he real brother? Does he look like not a brother or a less brother we know he is? And the bully said, whatever he does, that's his own opinions. His own opinion. Because you're both grown ups.
Hmm.
Again,
Hold on, guys. I don't want to play people's content continuously like that. Yeah, you don't play someone's content continuously like that. Okay. My take on this whole thing, I don't want to play the entire thing. Yeah, don't play someone's content continuously. My take on this whole thing that is going on. Hey, let me just talk a little bit. Okay, let me just talk on this a little bit. Hmm. People, I want to go back a little bit to where I believe that this whole thing started. Some of you may disagree. You know, like some people are forgetting how they acted when they acted in a particular way. Some people are forgetting what they said, and such the likes. I honestly, thank you, Doreen. I honestly think that this thing all started. Forget about the issue with Minhawi. We don't know all of those things. I said issue from when that Marwa commented underneath. Forget about that. But guys, yeah, I understand. It is. It is. It is. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The internet quality here, um, I don't think it's able to carry the streaming software. And yeah, the internet is kind of coloring at times. Anyway, we proceed. Sorry about that. Sorry about it. Wagwan, yes. So my take on this thing is that it all started when you know the guys were joking around, saying some things and laughing when I don't think that it was like any kind of joke. Comments were made about monies, people holding up money and not giving it back and not giving it to whom. I think that there's some other stuff that need to be addressed. Honestly, I think there are other things that needs to be addressed, and some people are not saying what it is. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, my reason for saying this is there is this bitterness that is actually coming out of the pores. Me not hold back nothing. Me not related nor in a friendship with nobody. Like so, over there so. I don't know nobody. I'm running my podcast and I'm speaking candidly. There is this bitterness that is actually oozing out of the pores. You watch people's body languages. You watch the way how they carry themselves, the way how they speak, the way how they project the voice, the tone, their tones. And this is what I've been watching. This is what I've been watching. And when you begin to humor some serious matter, like you want to sugarcoat it off. I said what I said, but I'm laughing over it because I could laugh maybe at the time you feel like you can laugh because it's a joke. It sound like you're making it to be like a joke when you know that you really wasn't joking. For instance, there was a discussion about money on the podcast and who has money and don't want to hand it over. I'm sorry that I can't find the clip now to play it here. And Sintake was laughing over the whole situation and even saying that if they really want the money, why they don't? If they really want the money, why are they holding on to the money? Why is he? Why are they not he? Why are they holding on to the money? If they get the money to deliver the money, deliver the money, deliver the money. If you want money, why you don't go and kill your family? That was his words in the podcast, and he was laughing, and they all laughed. Why don't you get rid of your family so you can get some money too if that's what you want, if it's money is your problem? I did not, I don't know if any one of you guys had caught up on it. Yes, 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 yes. Just smile. I was listening. I'm like, wait, what? Hey, this sounds serious. Money. So I began to put one and two together, and I said, very soon you're gonna hear say somebody get some kind of money and they're not letting it go on something because it is synonymous on the streets of YouTube for these things to happen and people get wrongfully accused. Those of you on the outside, please remember gonna drop some likes on the live now. Only make it look so 21 likes and over 30 something people watching. Come on guys, do better than that, man. Drop some likes on the live, please. Hey, wanna go on so? Sure. Right. So I'm saying things began to slide downhill. I think people began to pick up on things from right there. That statement that was made. Nobody nobody in like I mean people couldn't be that dumb to not hear that part. You understand? It was plain, 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 but they were joking it off. I didn't find it funny. Honestly, I was scratching my head and like, what does that mean? Sooner or later, you're gonna hear now people have money and not giving it over, and that is giving. That's what it's giving. And then, oops, yesterday we saw Sergio came out to let us know that he got some money and he didn't give it over. That money was supposed to assist with my sister. May God rest her soul. Boss, you need to respect the dead. Any day that the woman get up and lick him one box and I right we know. I'm not laughing over the situation. I'm laughing over the fact that he keeps talking about his sister, sister, sister. Let her sleep in peace. Take sister out of your nonsense. If you have something to say, take sister out of your nonsense. So he came out clearly to say what Pablo is not saying. That's exactly what it is. Let me not corner. Sergio came out to state clearly what Pablo was cornering about. I'm so sorry. But if you offended me, brother, but it's what you put out there. It is what you put out there. Oh, you want the receipt? I mean, you want the lockdown? Lord of mercy. But I played it here yesterday and I was told that people say that they don't want to see. Okay. All right. Let me do it again.
Not let my sister go and work there because I know the repercussions. I know what really happens. I know what actually happens to people who are
Put
not
some
being
ice in my
paid.
cup for me.
Yeah. How are you? Me, I know everything, my friends. I know. So, Pablo, they had a meeting there. This now is the genesis of everything. They had a meeting. They needed a security guard, somebody who actually could control. They needed gender. It was based on gender, male and a female. So, Pablo, that meeting, there was the so-called board meeting, board members of the party. They met there, they talked, approved by Great River. Pablo say, okay, even my sister right now, she's not busy. I can bring my sister to work here. Yeah, they say how she like this, she like this. Even the guards which were there, they were being donated to come there. This is the reality which I'm saying. That is a donation.
What does that
Actually, one
mean?
company which actually wanted to grow, to have a YouTube channel so that people they can see them and give them some 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 jobs. The owner had to donate to the security officer there from Nairobi. It was GSF, around something like that. That's why you saw my sister with the uniform. My sister will go, we went there. Even my sister never met the companies. My sister was telling me, your duty will be here. No, that is Mara who told my sister that your duty will be to be like a security. You'll be in gender place where the ladies will be frisking the ladies before coming to the party.
Hmm.
My sister said, okay, how much will you be paying me? They reached in agreement, it was 23 USD. Now you can calculate on your side. By that time, the dollar was very high in Kenya. Say 23 USD. That's the thing which I say uh, even from the video, somebody's video, I don't want to see it here. So after that, my sister told that tomorrow in the morning you will start coming and we'll allocate for you transport when the time which actually you'll be going because the part will be starting very early and it will be finishing very late. Now you'll be allocated transport, which actually it will be you'll be dropped to your house because it will the party will be ending very late. So my sister said if she fails in that deal, she said that deal is the best deal. Yeah. When I even come here, I remember my sister because my sister used to say this location at which I am. It's very painful which I'm coming here and I'm doing this video here where my sister used to say that. My sister used to say this house. Now let me show you.
Let me just stick a pin. Let me stick a pin right there. That was not really the part that I was looking for. But that came out.
I have to do what's supposed to be done. You first, you're saying that there are people who are bringing enmity or this family, I can't pay their, their, their school fee. Are you the one who actually paying school for us? You will never pay school fee for anybody. We don't need your help, bro. We don't need your help. Use me. I'm coming to my camera to say the reality. You should even respect the dead.
Again?
My sister worked at your place. Let me now open. My sister worked at your place. For that whole time, you never paid her.
My God.
You never paid her. And the crime which actually have been making, you've never give the effort of paying my sister. She worked at your compound. Let her so rest in peace. Now you're coming to say this family. I know I can't blah blah pay. Pay for what? We can pay just 1 year. I have a YouTube salary. Yes. At least right now with the reaction are paying so much. My friend, reaction are paying. Yes, that's the reality which I'm saying. We are not believe that you are saying that. Hey, even I can't pay for the kids' school fee. Why don't you say that they can't pay for the manager's school fee? Reason being, you never paid my sister. My sister, when she passed on, the money which you are sent to give to fundraise for my sister.
That is the receipt for the person who asked.
You never gave out. And you have the receipt. When I put the receipt, YouTube will put down my account. Yeah, we'll put down the video, how the last video have been put. I have been sent the receipts. How some restriction have been sent to that Masubo's video. And I have the receipts which actually somebody sent you money. You never brought to the funeral. You never sent somebody to bring that money for contribution towards my sister's funeral. You see, the responsibility which actually you did is squandering the money. Even you don't respect the dead. You never paid her salary.
Okay, guys. I overplayed even right there. Overplayed just to please the person who asked for the receipt. Sorry about that. Hey. Help. Help. Now, people having their own conversations here. 23 years old in relationship with what? From gave her the benefit, and blah blah blah, did not come to the until Marwa. Well, I would have. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I am praying for something amicably to be sorted out, especially when the child is involved. You know, once in a situation when the child don't know the father. So anything that can be worked out, whether it is a DNA from whether my you will know whoever, that is what I'm for. Go sort it out. Make the picnic, get him right, father. Go sort it out so the kid could get the right daddy. Okay? So the kid could get the right dad. Yeah, that is what I'm championing for. No hanky panky in this. And the only way they're going to know the truth is to go get DNA. But at this point, as someone who does analysis, I could sit here. I mean, I'm responding to the comment up above, right? We were just fresh off of Sergio's craziness, and I saw the comment. So that is a different story all by itself. I'm done with that part of it. Eh, Mervis, I'm done with that part of it. So them I hope for I'm championing for the kid and the young mom who maybe, you know, for whatever reason, unfortunately, or the obvious reason, I can't say whatever, the obvious reason, unfortunately, blah, 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 getting tongue tied. Unfortunately, you know, get caught up in a situations. You understand? Get entangled in the situations. I'm championing for the baby and for the mother to get her head out. Yeah? But charity begins at home. So if the mother now really bust up her head about it, I'm gonna say why me should have bust up my head about it, but it's because I'm a mom and me care about the baby's welfare, well-being. And the welfare same way, same thing. Yes. So I don't want to get too distracted before we talk. Hmm. All right. Okay. You guys having your own conversation based on what probably transpired in the chat. Like at this point, let me just address for the person who asked. I can't remember who asked for the receipt. I played the receipt about what they just said pertaining to monies being boundaries. You say that they really create stories. Do you think there is any money? Well, honestly, boundaries, me no know. I really don't know. I really don't know. And at this point, there is something boiling. Me not tell no lie. If you watch, if you watch, there is something boiling and it's oozing from the pores of these people. I don't want you to sit on the other side of my camera and tell me that it is not obvious. You see how Seja came out? You see now how Pablo came out? You know, and I know that anyway monies are involved, it can bring this kind of behavior. And you heard Seja said clear, 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 clear. You guys all heard him saying that monies were given and it wasn't never handed over. I don't want to be no judge, jury, or executioner. But and then in most cases you don't even know what to believe coming out of Nyabohanse. Honestly. I don't want to generalize like out of Nyabohanse because you have many people, good people in and around, and you understand. But sorry to sound generalizing, but something is wrong somewhere. Forget what Dimongo said. because Pablo brought it up again, like not what she said in its entirety, but he was saying that, yes, Marwa, you defended your family, so I'm here to defend my family. I'm here to defend my daughter. I don't know what transpired about his kid. I probably was not watching at that time. I don't know what went wrong. But all I'm saying is he's hurting too bad. He's hurting too bad. And if you notice that Pablo is echoing Sergio's sentiments or echoing sentiments from Sergio, a lot of people here might not agree with me, but I'm seeing X-ray. This is not just so. There is something else. Something else. Anyway, people, if you see me disconnect, it's because things gone ruckus. I sit here and not realizing that this thing is going bonkers on me. It needs to be charged. So let me just close off quickly before it goes off. I'm not able to get a whole phone on charger right now, and then the screen gone crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know what's going on. Let me just close off, guys. I really thank you for coming out. Thank you for kicking it with me. Um, we're gonna do this again tomorrow. More interested stories. I want them to go sleep now because it's basically 5 minutes to the 10 o'clock hour. All right. On my side, some people is way, way morning already. Hey, hey. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Please leave your final thoughts on the front section of the comment section. Yeah, let me hear what your thoughts are on tonight's live. Sorry for cutting it so abruptly, but it's getting late and my phone is basically not my phone, my laptop is basically gone bonkers. The screen is white. I'm not even seeing anything right now. Yes, has a problem. Anyway, people, love you loads, and let me see you guys on the next one. All right. Have a good night and be blessed. Peace. Bye bye. Hey. So there's a little okay, I'm getting it.